So all of these calculations are either odd or even. Just like before, I'm not interested in the actual answer. Just today, we're only talking about whether they're odd or they're even, okay? So do we remember when we're talking about multiplication? Here we've got 12 times 4, okay? But we can also write that as 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12. 12 plus 4 times, right? Those are the same things. So if we're doing that, then we've got an even number multiplied by an even number. So is this going to be even or odd? Who can tell me in the chat? Even or odd? What does everybody think? We can use the addition to help us out. Yeah, so lots of us, well done, are saying even, okay? We're not sure if the multiplication works in the same way yet, but we can use addition to find out. Because here, look, we've got even plus even plus even plus even. And we already know from before that adding together loads of even numbers, doesn't matter how many there are, it's always going to be even. Okay, what about question 2 here? 11 times 3, which is the same as 11 plus 11 plus 11, which is an odd plus an odd plus another odd, right? So is that going to be odd or even? An odd number plus an odd number plus an odd number. What do we think? Try and think of another example. If you're struggling on this one, think of another example. 3 odd numbers. Okay, 3 plus 3 plus 3, right? So what does that equal? 3 plus 3 plus 3. Oh, it's 9. Just as an example, we can always think about it in terms of those gloves. Okay, so an odd number, our first odd number, we've got one leftover odd glove. Okay, then our second odd number, we'd have lots and lots of pairs and one leftover odd glove. And the same for our third one leftover odd glove. So these first two, we can pair together, right? They create a nice pair of gloves. But this third one, there's nothing, it doesn't have a pair. It doesn't have a pair to join it with. So we know that this is always going to be the odd one out. So it's an odd number. An odd times an odd is an odd number. What about the bottom one? Question 3, 9 times 4. 9 times 4, we've got an odd number times an even number, which is the same as 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. What do we think? Can anyone help me in the chat here? Odd plus odd plus odd plus odd. Let's think about it with the gloves again. So our first odd number, we have an extra glove. Our second odd number, we have an extra glove. Our third odd number, we have an extra glove, and so we have one for our fourth. And look, we can pair these up together to get 2 lovely pairs of gloves. So we know it's going to be an even number. An even number. So let's summarize what we know here. In your homework, if we haven't written them down, definitely do them, because it will be really, really important. Really, really important, okay? All our odd and even numbers.